Hey guys, I wanted to get on here real quick. Before I start, I apologize if you hear any noise, any racket. I apologize. I tried to record this video already like 3 times, I think. I think this might be the third time or maybe fourth time I'm trying. But I want to get this out here, just kind of my opinion on some things. I know, yippee, everyone's excited when somebody's got an opinion for something. But this one, I just feel like it's needed. So if you guys, I know that most of you guys have probably seen the video of Post Malone, at his concert. Clearly under drugs, under the influence of drugs. I mean, thank you, Captain Obvious, but yeah. A lot of people are doing what they do best and condemning other people and judging other people for their sins. Post Malone needs help. And I'm not saying that in a rude, hateful way. I'm saying that as if I was his friend, I would be helping him, not allowing him to get on stage and perform drugged out of his mind like that. Let alone, I would try and keep him away from the drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, he's famous, so those things come easy to people like that because they have money for those things like that. But there's something that they need to know. They don't need to be condemned. They don't need to be judged because they already get that enough just like everybody else does. You need to show love and support to this person because when I watched the video, I legit wanted to bawl my eyes out because I legit saw how much pain he was in. That his heart was like in a very hard spot. And I know that he's struggling with something in his life. I mean, people think that when you become famous, you have nothing, like you have no feelings. Like you you have everything you could ever want. Why would you be hurt? Why would you be sad? Let me tell you this. Everybody, famous, not famous, you deal with demons. Everybody has their own demon. Guys, we need to start standing up for people like Post Malone. We need to start showing them love, support. We need to start helping them by guiding them, not cheering them on as they're going through this sad episode. Like, someone literally should have stood up and spoke up about that. Like, that was horrible. That was like something that I could not just sit and watch and be okay with and be in the crowd cheering somebody on that's going through something like that. We need to learn to do as God told us to do in love. And people like that need some love. They need that type of love. They need a love that's not fake, a love that's not two-faced. Because a lot of people do go through life dealing with two-faced people who want to act like your friend, but they want to get something out of you. And then once they get something out of you, then, you're nothing to them. Because there's a lot of friends like that. That's the reason I don't have friends. That's the reason I don't even try to make friends, because I'm going to let God bring friends to me. Because I know he's going to put me with the right friends, And even if I never have friends, I have a friend. It's Jesus. And I also have another friend. It's my husband. So I really don't need a friend. But you know what? It's always good to have those type of people drop in your life and show you real love and support. And that's something that he needs. That's something that Post Malone's missing. He's missing that support. He's missing that real love. He's missing that. He's missing the biggest thing that a person needs. And I can tell that he's in a lot of pain, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of something. Something has happened to him that has caused him to be so hurt. And we may not know why or what, but we need to understand that he's in pain and he's hurting and he needs somebody to reach out to him and to let him know that he's loved. He's more than loved, not even by these people on this earth. He is so loved by our Father who created him, who created us. He loves you with a love that you can't find on this earth. No matter how far you search or how far you go, his love can compare to nobody. His love is greater. His thoughts are greater. Instead of condemning and judging, acting like for some reason you can be on that high horse, how about we start showing love and support? How about we start pointing how wrong it is to let somebody go on stage in that type of condition? This world is so sad and it's so evil. Jesus is coming back any day now, guys. Any day. And people, just like in the days of Moses and Lot, are laughing, are mocking, and are acting like it's a joke. But what happened to the people in the days of Noah and Lot? I don't think I have to really say nothing, because instead of water, it's going to be fire. There's going to be beyond so much chaos happening. People don't even know because they don't want to listen. They don't want to take the time to really listen. They just want to laugh at you and mock at you and think it's funny. And people like MK or Machine Gun Kelly, who I saw, I was following him on Instagram. And I saw, sorry, I had a hair. I saw that he had the devil's number on the side of a bag. And I was like, people who support things like that, who they think it's cool or something, I don't know, but it's not. You need to worry about your soul, guys. Your soul is so important. And once you die, you put yourself where you put yourself because you went your own direction. But if we have people like me, other Christians who post videos of support and love and not hate, imagine what a difference it can kind of make when the videos go around, I know some of you are probably rolling your eyes at me by now or disagreeing with something I said, and that's okay. We're all going to disagree. We're all going to have that type of issue. But it's how we handle it. It's how we deal with it. And we need to learn to deal with things with more love than hate. We need to learn to come out with things with more love than hate. Because let me tell you something. Our Father is not hate. He's love. He hates your sin. He doesn't hate you. So, Christians, supposed to be Christians, what gives you the right to sit and look at somebody and tell them that they don't deserve love, that they don't deserve kindness? Because let me tell you something. You don't deserve love and you don't deserve kindness. But Jesus and God give it to you anyways. They gave you love. No one deserves his love. Nobody. But he gave it to you anyways. So what gives you the right to look at somebody and tell them that? Because let me tell you, what you're doing is you're heaping coals on your own head by doing that. You're one of those Christians that God's going to take a drink of and spew you out because you're lukewarm. You're going to be one of those Christians who's going to be left behind because you're so full of hate. You may read your Bible every now and then. You may go to church every now and then. You may use God like he's on a coat, like he's a coat rack, and you only need him when it's raining and it's cold outside, right? You do that, and you're not going to go to heaven. It don't matter if you're saved or not saved. If you're saved, you need to act it. If you're not saved, then you need to get there, and you need to be it. Be doers, not hearers. Guys, I am so fed up with seeing so many people out there bashing people when they should be loving them, because the more you bash, the more you judge, that person's not going to grow from that. They're going to shrink. They're going to shrivel up. They're not going to be any better. They're going to be worse. You need to show them love, support, and kindness. And let me tell you this, they need to have a friend who's going to be there no matter what. Not a friend who's going to be like, oh, hey, like I'm going to do these drugs with you. No, they need a friend who's going to push those drugs away and be like, let's go do something else. Take them for a walk. Talk to them. Try to get them to open up, and you'll see a difference in people, guys. Every one of us has a demon that we deal with. Every one of us has something that we go through in our life that just controls us for amount of time. But it's because we have nobody to sit there and wake us up and tap us awake. And none of us, probably a bunch of us, don't have really good friends. We probably have one good friend out of a million, right? Or maybe we don't have a good friend at all. But you can be that friend. You can change that around, and you can be that friend for other people. The one who's there to support, love, and guide. Not the friend who's going to be like, oh, I've got nothing from you, so I'm going to give up on you and walk away, and you're not going to hear from me for a while until I need something else from you. I've had those friends. I know what that's like. I've been there. And it's painful. But it's God's way of showing you people that you don't need in your life. Because if there's somebody in your life that God doesn't agree on, that you don't need in your life, he's going to hurt you. He's going to make that person hurt you to the point you have to let go. And that's sad stuff, but it's the truth. Guys, I'm going to pray for every one of you today. I don't know who's watching this video, but I pray for you. I know what it's like to be in a very dark place. I know what it's like to feel like you've got nobody. I know what it feels like to sit in the bathroom and bawl your eyes out while everybody else is sleeping, because you're hurting so far down deep inside. I never ran to drugs, but I did run to cutting. And I cut for many years as a young teenager. And when I got into my upper 20s, I relapsed and started cutting again. But I only cut one time when I relapsed. And then after that, I never cut on my arms again. Never cut on my legs again. Because at that point, I was just like, what are you doing? You need to live for your kids. You need to live for Jesus. Like, he died for you. You need to live for him. Guys, it takes a lot, so much to change somebody. And it takes a very long time, a long road sometimes. But you need to bear with them, and you need to hang tight to them, because you might be the only hope that they have. Guys, I love you guys. I love all of you, whoever watches these videos. But I just want to pop in here and talk about that a little bit, because I saw some things and I just didn't really feel agreement to it, and I felt like that I needed to put my opinion out there. Sorry if I said some things that sounded like, what is she talking about? I hope you guys can understand it. But I'm going to get off here because this video is completely way too long for my liking. But I'm going to pray for you guys. And I hope you guys have a blessed day, a wonderful day. And I'll see you next time.